What is going on, Fleeter Nation? Trenches Fleet here. Back at it again with another Bad Batch discussion. This week, we're talking about episode 10. It is 10, right, Brandon?
I think so.
Episode 10,
We'll go
Common
with that.
Ground. There we go. I remember. I watched it yesterday, but I remember still what it's called. Anyways, guys, today I'm joined by Brandon. What's going on, Brandon?
Yo, Fleeters. This episode is actually begins the war on the Gleppies. Everyone go attack the Gleppies.
Yes.
Gleppy is not. Gleppy himself is not here again.
I am officially, as of this video, I am decreeing a declaration of war against Gleppy Nation. So Fleeters, get out there, fight the good fight. You know what to do. Do what must be done. But no, anyways, so yeah, guys, let's go ahead and talk about this week's episode. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode. I was very pleased to see Raxus again, which is the Separatist capital, and we actually see that, I think, only in one other Clone Wars episode, Heroes on Both Sides, which is a banger episode, by the way. But yeah, so it was pretty cool to see the Separatist capital actually being taken over by the Empire, and so I thought that aspect of it was very interesting to me. Interesting to see the way that the Empire is going about spreading their rule across the galaxy. And so I thought the opening scene was really interesting, and the senator dude, he may be a separatist, but he did the right thing, standing up for the people. So I thought that was a really... I
mean, him and his hat, I loved the arc with his hat.
The hat?
Like when GS
Yeah.
when GS8 makes sure he gets his hat when he goes down the zipline thing. And the monocle, he reminded me of the Monopoly guy. I kind of loved him. Who cares if he's a separatist? He seems like a good guy.
He seems like a good guy, yeah. And the mutton chops, I mean, that was... He was...
How could you not love him?
He was really, really rocking that facial hair. But anyways, so yeah, this was a really interesting. I am very much interested to see the Empire at this point in the galaxy, or at this point in the, right after Revenge of the Sith, So I like seeing that aspect of it all.
It's a little more real, when you just put them on a planet and they're like, oh, this is how the Empire is affecting this planet. It's just some random planet that hasn't done anything.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I mean, that's something I definitely like to see more of. We saw that way back in good old Cut and Run, as they're like, oh, everyone needs these identification, numbers or whatever. So cool to see that. And it's just it's still crazy to me to see the clones are essentially, I mean, they're not stormtroopers, obviously, but they're essentially acting as stormtroopers, Whereas in the Clone Wars, they each had so much personality and individuality, and now all their armor just looks exactly the same, and it's dang, seeing them in this Clone Wars animation, but they've lost their personality. It's man, it's just kind of dang, this is a little bit depressing, so.
Yeah, if they're told to do something, they just do it.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of equally stupid in a way, and when they get lured back by, I think the robot's name was, or the droid's name was GS8. They all seem kind of similar, and then it kind of goes along with that underlying theory that you've got, Trench, of the war at the end.
Yeah. Between clones and stormtroopers, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, it's so it was cool to see the batch have to sort of grapple with the fact of oh, we got to help a separatist now. Didn't we just fight an entire war against them? So that was interesting to see Something else that's interesting: Omega stays back. Stays back in the little arcade area that they hang out in. Um, she's kind of
She starts hustling though.
She's hustling.
She's
It's
a
like
natural
it's like
person.
it's like Queen's Gambit, but Star Wars. So
I bet they at least drew a little bit of inspiration.
I think they had to. They gotta know what they're doing. They're playing space chess. Like, I mean,
If we know you're watching, Dave, tell us if you drew inspiration.
Yes, Dave Filoni, we know you watch these discussions every week. Just let us know. Hit us up in the comments.
This is the highlight of Dave's week.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, good to know that we have Dave on our side in the Fleeter Gleppy war, you know. Anyways, but yeah, so Omega actually straight up like makes the buku bucks, and she gets the Bad Batch out of debt with Sid. So I was like, hey, there you go. So Brandon, I think you were saying before.
That's what I think is the main kind of part of this. The point of this episode is now that they're off. I can't remember what planet they were on, but now they're off this planet and they don't owe Sid anymore, and they can kind of explore a little more like we were getting earlier in the season.
Right. I forget why were they in debt in the first place? I actually kind of forget. Because she like
forgot to.
Is it because she gives them a place to live and like food and stuff? I don't really know.
I'd have to go back, honestly.
Or no, it's because she finds out like which bounty hunter is after them.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
true.
true.
We got it. We're good. But yeah, so who knows? Next week, I mean, maybe they'll head off. I'm not sure. I mean, we're in very much like this feels a lot like The Mandalorian in that, you know, it's like they have this special kid. She's being hunted down by bounty hunters. It's like, what are their goals here besides just like not get caught? You know, is there going to be some...
Did they even care about like Crosshair anymore?
Right, I mean...
Like when is Grand Moff Tarkin coming back? I love Grand Moff Tarkin. When is Grand Moff Tarkin coming back?
That's true. Are we going to learn more about... I saw something with all the titles of the episodes coming up, and one of them is called War Mantle, I think, which is the Rogue One tie-in, Project War Mantle, which
that's sick.
We have theorized to be something involving stormtroopers or potentially the Death Troopers, you know. So we'll definitely. I think things are definitely going to start picking up. I feel like I've been saying this every week, but honestly, within the last few episodes, they really are going to have to start picking things up, you know, bringing things home in terms of like this whole overarching plot with the Empire, stormtroopers versus clone troopers, and I feel like this show will get multiple seasons. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm just kind of feeling.
I don't know how the reception of it is. I'm sure that's a big factor in it, but I think if it's getting good reception, then I definitely think it will. At least I definitely think it'll end on some sort of setup for a second season.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't think we'll necessarily see like the fate of the Bad Batch. Who knows though? Maybe someone will make a heroic. Maybe Wrecker, or I don't know, Echo or somebody will make a heroic sacrifice, and I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I get the sense that maybe things are going to go down on Camino in the end, but I don't know. This is just speculation. We really don't know where things are going. So I personally, I'd love to see, you know, more development. I will always push for, you know, more development for our main characters, the Batch, and more Crosshair. Straight up, like I'm looking for. His face got all cooked, so I wonder what's going to become of him, you know, now.
Yeah, they kind of just let his face get cooked and then just like put him off again.
Right. So will be very interesting to see. And Boba Fett. I mean, at this point, you know, they've name dropped Boba Fett. We have found out that Omega is essentially Boba Fett's sister, so you know they have to meet at some point.
You heard it here first, folks. Next episode, Boba's coming.
Hey, I mean, if we keep saying that, at some point we'll be right? So, but
we got. If this is episode 10, then we have 6 episodes left, apparently.
Right. No,
So
5.
what can they fit in these?
No, 6. Wait. 11, 12. No, yeah, you're right. 6.
Yeah.
6. Yeah, you're
So
right.
I mean, do we get a Boba cameo? I'm hoping for the finale will be another really long episode too. I mean, I'm sure it will be, but
That'd be cool. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I think the Boba cameo is inevitable. I feel like Cad Bane will probably come back.
yeah.
I don't think we're done with Cad, because he's angry that he lost that bounty or in the other episode.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyways, a lot of things sort of like brewing.
Well,
but
and I mean, since Dave is listening, Dave, you know we need Imbo. Like,
that's facts,
Imbo
guys.
would make the whole show, Dave. You don't have to do anything else. Make an Imbo show. I don't care. We just need Imbo.
if we get Embo in this show, that would, I mean, I think all my complaints would go away, but that would be awesome. But anyways, yeah, I mean, honestly, they sort of wrapped things up as they have been doing. They sort of wrapped things up nicely in this episode, so it's like we have no idea what's coming up next week, but yeah, looking forward to seeing it. Any final thoughts for the Fleeter Nation, Brandon?
I don't think so. I mean, just stay tuned. You know, we'll be here next week.
Stay tuned. We'll be here next week, guys. I promise. Ewok content. It's going to have, like, give us some time. Things got to get through the pipeline.
Yeah, if you're watching along with us, go and watch the Ewok movies, okay? And then you'll be watch.
We need, yes,
Ewoks
that's the
from
thing. We
1985.
need to watch the Ewok. We've watched the Ewok show. We need to watch the movies so we can give you guys the full rundown on Ewoks. But yeah,
Full
so
experience.
just a heads up, that's coming for sure. But guys, hope you enjoy this episode.
Shout out that one guy who commented saying he wants the Ewok content. You're one of our favorite subscribers.
Yeah, whoever commented about being excited about Ewoks, you are a real one. We're the Ewok content. We're doing it for you. So guys, hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Don't forget that we are officially at war with the Gleppies. And guys, we will catch you in the next video.